Everyone, this is your biology class. I'm your teacher Seema Atreja. Student, in this lecture we are going to start our new chapter, that is breathing and exchange of gases. Before start discussing the contents of this chapter, first we will understand a term. What do you mean by respiration? What is respiration? This respiration is completed in various steps. In first step, what happens? That is exchange of gases takes place. And we call this step as breathing. Breathing में क्या होता है? We receive oxygen and release कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड. ऑक्सीजन को हम एनवायरनमेंट से रिसीव करते हैं और कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड को बॉडी से बाहर रिलीज आउट करते हैं. दिस स्टेप इज नोन एज द ब्रीदिंग. बाय ब्रीदिंग प्रोसेस दिस ऑक्सीजन reach to our respiratory site where exchange of gases takes place. Exchange of gases takes place between the respiratory site. If we talk about human being, these are the alveoli. So oxygen reach to the alveoli, and from the alveoli it enters inside the blood vessel where blood is present. Oxygen from alveoli enter into the blood vessels and CO2 is released from blood vessel to alveoli. So exchange of gases takes place at the respiratory site, that is alveoli. In case of human being is the respiratory site. So in breathing we receive oxygen and CO2 is released. Second step in respiration is transport of gases. And blood act as a transporting tissue. It is the vascular tissue in our body which help in the transport of gases. When oxygen enter inside the blood carry this oxygen to every cells of our body where oxygen is utilized. So next step in respiration is the utilization of oxygen, and we call this step as cellular respiration. क्या होता है सेलुलर रेस्पिरेशन में? रेस्पिरेटरी फ्यूल, and it is mostly glucose in our body, is oxidized. It combines with oxygen in every body cells, release energy, and CO2 is also produced in this process. So oxidation of glucose takes place to release the energy. What we called it as cellular respiration, which is a chapter in plant physiology, and this step we will discuss in plant physiology unit. Here in this chapter we are going to discuss the two steps. First is exchange of gases and second one is the transport of gases. Now I am going to discuss the characteristic feature of respiratory surface where exchange of gases takes place. So next topic of discussion, that is characteristic feature of respiratory surface. It must be thin, for the easy exchange of gases, and mostly it is made up of thin flat cell, that is squamous epithelium. It must be moist for the easy working of the tissue. It consists of the more surface area for the easy exchange of gases. One more characteristic feature, it may or may not be present, that is the respiratory pigment. May or may not be present. For example, hemoglobin, hemocyanin, these are the respiratory pigment. When oxygen enter inside the blood, these respiratory pigment combine with oxygen and flow with blood and supply the oxygen to the body cells. So these are the characteristic feature of the respiratory surface which help in easy transport and exchange of gases. Another thing we are going to discuss here, respiratory organs. In different organism, different type of respiratory organs are present which help in breathing and exchange of gases. In lower invertebrates like sponges, coelentrates, flatworms, exchange of gases takes place by simple diffusion method. Through entire body surface. So entire body surface act as a respiratory surface where exchange of gases takes place. In case of earthworm, moist cuticle act as a respiratory surface. In case of frog, when it is present inside the water, it breathes through skin. Respiration through skin is known as the cutaneous respiration. Respiration maybe takes place through gills. In case of fishes, in case of tadpole, tadpole is frog larva, and in case of some mollusk, respiration takes place through gills, and respiration through gills we called it as branchial respiration. In most of the organism, higher living organism, lungs act as a respiratory organ, like human being, and we called it as pulmonary respiration. In this chapter, we are discussing the detail of pulmonary respiration. So this is the introduction of this chapter. This is all about in this video. Thank you so much.